What's going on? Hey, so if you are wanting to grow and scale your business, one thing that you need to get rid of is the fear of offending people, fear of what other people think, really the whole like looking good, right? The whole like is this going to how is this going to make me look? How is this all this? This is the thing, there's a couple things that you want to do right away. So one I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk. So what Gary says is when there's always somebody that we're like fearful of really going out there and taking the action, really doing the thing that we want to do, and it's stopping us from making the impact and the difference and being fully into our purpose, right? And so what he says to do is to have a conversation with that person. So it's not usually all of these people, it's a certain person. So it's like it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be a brother, an aunt, a grandma or grandpa or whatever. Like there's somebody that you care about, that you really care what they think, and having a straight conversation saying, "Hey, I really care what you think and like how you feel about what I'm doing. And this is what I'm going to be doing. And it might seem a little weird to you. Like showing up and doing lives and posting and really promoting yourself and doing all these things. And it's like really getting that out and having that conversation with them. And if they're supportive, and they might say, "Hey, I love that you're doing this and that. And I really love that you're going after your dreams." And like you get to be enrolling and really share your purpose and your passion for what you're out for, and most likely they're going to be like, "Hey, I'm behind you, and I'm here to support you in this type of thing," right? So that's one thing. Now it could be that it's like a bunch of people. There's like groups of people that you're worried about making mad. Like maybe they're family members, maybe they're friends that you went to high school. And this is the thing you have to realize is like, are you willing to give up the impact that you're here to make in exchange for them being comfortable, or them not like seeing you in a certain way, or not shattering. I realized that for some reason I had a thing where I would, well, I'm thinning in my hair, right? Like a little bit. I've actually grown back a lot of hair since using some fancy hair serum stuff that we've been doing, and red light and all that stuff. Anyways, so for the longest time, I would be uncomfortable just to go out into public without. I literally there's like hair makeup stuff that I would put in my hair. I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't do a live like this without this stuff. And and I remember going to jujitsu, right? I like going to my martial arts class and using this stuff. And I'm like, why do I care if they see that my hair is thinning? Like, what is the purpose of this? And one of the things I realized is um, like showing up differently. It's like I had a fear of showing up one way with somebody and then being different or looking different or something being different the next time. And I don't know why, like I never really got to the bottom of it, but it's ultimately it was that fear. I realized I don't care if somebody like sees my hair is thinning and or whatever's going on, right? It's like I get to show up how like I need to show up comfortably. It was interesting. I went to an event last year, and my pants were super tight, and and I think I gained some weight, and there was a guy there, and his name's Ta, and he's amazing, dude. And he said something to me. He's like, I made a vow that I would never wear clothes that were uncomfortable to me. And I was like, yes, I am down with that, right? This is the thing. And you're like, what does this have to do with scaling or growing my coaching business? this is the thing. If you have these things getting in your way, if you can't fully be you and fully be 100% you out there in the world and really going full out, because it's like, we have our certain levels of where we are, right? And like that, like how you've been and the energy level that you've been at and the amount of like, I'm going to put this power out there in the world and I'm like really going to go after this. You might have been at a 4, like to get to you where you are right now, but you might need to get to an 8. Like you need to like unleash the power inside of you, right? It's like you need to break that loose to be able to fully go after it at the level that you need to be at to really grow and scale your business at the level that you want it to, right? And if you're worried about what these people think and worried about how I'm looking or this or that, you're never going to really be able to make the impact and the difference that you're here for. And so you need to get through. So another thing is literally going through your Facebook. If somebody is not like for you and they're not a client, potential client, or they're like not supporters in you and your business and what you're up for, like why are you friends with them? Like going through and gut your friends list. Like go and like just get rid of anybody that you see if you are uncomfortable being 100% your full version of yourself in front of this person, then you get them out, clean them out, get rid of them. There is no point of them being there. There is no purpose of having people that are not potential clients or supporters around you, right? In any way. This could be, and this is another thing. I mean, like if the people in your household aren't supportive of you and you're like my kids aren't supportive, like all right, we'll get rid of them. No, but for real, it's like obviously there's people that you're responsible for and you get to get a level of like thick skinness of being able to handle how any way of communication. But like there's a certain point that like if you can't be yourself in certain situations, like why are you there? And why you can't be your full self, fully unleashed, fully comfortable in your skin. There's just no point, right? And so so that's the next step, is just getting rid of and cleaning out your friends list in your social media, getting rid of people that you don't feel comfortable or being fully yourself around. So we're going to be doing some videos on scaling your business and really, and what does that mean? So scaling your business is obviously sometimes it's misunderstood. What you really want to do when you're scaling a business, and authentically, this is like things we're doing right now. This is like we're in and we've done $1 million in our business, right? So we've done over $1 million in our business and we're still working on some of this stuff. So this is like cutting edge through our stuff. So if you're like, oh, I'm like I already know whatever, and you haven't done $1 million in your business, you might want to still like maybe take a look at some of the stuff and like pay attention. So scaling your business is really about the energy and effort it takes after somebody becomes a client. So you really want to be able to bring people in. So this is one thing that you get to do when you're scaling a business, is getting a lead gen and a source of potential clients that does not take your energy, right? So that's something like scaling lead gen. So it's like you need to get your energy out of your lead gen process. You need to take and take a lot of your energy back in your nurturing process, where you're not having to be in the nurture process of your business. And then also in the qualification, in the screening, in the whole process. Like I'm still in our sales process of our business currently. So I've not got this level of things, even though we have plans to be able to start stepping me out. But it's like it's also in the delivery of it, and it doesn't mean that you. It just means that the amount of energy that you put in needs to decrease when you get a new client. So it's like scaling is really about like your business can grow and you're actually taking less energy, less effort and energy in the delivery and the marketing and the sales of things. It can grow without you having to like get in there and like shake things to make things work, right? It's like so it's like really about taking things to the next level without having to exert more energy. And that's what this live series is going to be about. Is really about taking your business to the next level and really being able, because a lot of coaches, what they're doing right now is you're getting referrals. That's great. High five. A lot of our best clients are getting referrals, but then you're having to get the results, the amazing results for your clients. You have to put the energy and effort into them getting the results instead of having systems and processes in place to get them the results. Like you obviously can show up, you can answer questions or have people that can do that. So how do you start setting up your business in a way that it's actually when you get a client, you're actually making more money with less effort? And this is what this whole series is about. We're going to break down the whole process of how do you start actually leveraging your business and leveraging your time, where you can start working less, you can start making more money, and you can still be getting amazing results with your clients. This is the thing: is you don't have to be completely out of the business. You like if that's not what you want, that's fine. But it's like it's how can you like what I like, I always say this is like I ask our clients, like, who are your ideal clients? Well, your ideal clients are the ones that you could say a few things, a few words. You could have one conversation with them, and their whole life transforms, like like drastically, just from a little bit of effort from you. That's one part of scaling your business, is getting really clear on who that ideal person is, because then you have to you put less effort into getting the results for each client. And so really to getting a distinction of who that is, who that ideal client is. And then setting up systems so that you don't have to be the one, where you could have systems in place delivering those conversations through video, through live trainings, through workshops, through one-to-many. It could be several situations. It's really what's aligned to you, and we work with our clients to do that. But the important thing is they're still getting the results. They're still getting the results as much as it would be if it was just you having to like work and put all kinds of energy into every client result. So if you want support with growing and scaling your business and getting yourself out of the way, getting through all this fear stuff and worrying about what people think, and really caring, like it's cool to care. Like if we be sociopaths, if we didn't care what people thought, but it's like it's allowing that to stop you. And then also having a real life, it's like real, because there's like real things that are happening that you could say things that can really hurt somebody, right? And we obviously don't want to do that. But what's real and what is made up in our head, like the stories of like, oh, if I follow up with this potential client, they're not going to like me. Or if I make this post that it speaks to a pain point of a potential client, like they're going to be mad or offended or something like that. Like, is that real? Right. And then are you listening them, powerfully? There's a lot of people out there that don't want to offend anybody because they are actually listening your potential client as a victim. So if you listen your client as a empowered being, like somebody that's actually powerful and that can handle conversation, and that if maybe offending them or triggering them a little bit is going to actually be helpful in really them shifting the things that are going on in their life. Anyways, hopefully this is helpful. I appreciate you. If you guys want support with anything we talked about, let's reach out or comment below. I appreciate you, and I'm super excited to hear, or let me know what you would like to know about scaling or really growing your business, so I can make the next videos relevant to you. Have a great day.